I know everybody's working all these deals. We don't do that. There'll be some of the best players out there. They'll go in the portal, and 10 minutes later, I'm committed somewhere. That ain't how we operate here.
Yeah, those were the words of Dabo Swinney, Clemson head football coach, back in December. He's not a portal guy. Guess what? His head is going to absolutely explode over what I'm going to tell you guys today about the world of 8U football in the state of Florida, where players are entering the transfer portal and looking for NIL deals. I am not kidding. This is real. This is happening, and I can show you what's going on. Here it is. This is the talk of the internet this week. This is Levi Tonka Rodriguez. His father made this transfer portal graphic to send out to other teams in Florida. He say that the dad, Juan Rodriguez, tells me that, look, I am doing what is best for my kid. I am trying to find the best fit for my kid, the best team that I can possibly put him on for the 2026 season, when little Tonka, 4'2", 85 pounds, he will be in 8U. He's currently second grader, guys. He is a second grader in the transfer portal like he is a sophomore in college football. This is what is going on in the world of youth football in Florida. I'm told it goes on in Texas. I'm told it goes on in California, across the South. This is what is going on. Here is what Juan said. He thanks the Cowboys organization, the team that Tonka played for this past season. I am told that the Cowboys organization is one of the top organizations for youth football in Orlando, but it's not a super team. I guess there are teams over the Cowboys, and that is what Juan is looking to take Tonka to that next level. And so the Cowboys are now facing the prospect of losing Tonka for the 2026 season because some team may come in with a better NIL deal for Tonka. Guys, I'm not kidding. Here you go. With that said, I am officially hitting the portal for the 2026 fall season, okay? This is what Juan Rodriguez told me. He emailed me this response. He said, stacked teams and super teams are a real part of this era. Coaches and programs are offering everything from gas cards and help with bills during the season to weekly allowances, free registration, equipment, and more. I'm told this isn't uncommon. I'm told that this is what guys are doing now. Football dads are looking for NIL deals. They're looking for money that can be, paid for hotels, travel. That is just part of where we are at with the state of Florida and others and youth football. The reaction has been insane. People are losing their minds over kids as young as 7 and 8 going into transfer portals and looking for other teams. Now, I'm told by a lot of guys, look, this has been going on for years. It's just been kept quiet. Nobody made graphics. But they're saying that kids have always been recruited. I get that. The difference now is that we are seeing parents actively looking for NIL deals for their kids, just like college. That is totally different from the past, where you may have your dad may have heard of a team that needed a kid, and then the dad talks to the coach. This is different, guys. We are talking about real money being transferred to families so that their kids can join super teams. Juan told us there's super teams that are looking at Tonka, making offers. All of it makes no look here. Yeah, here it is. You'd be surprised what's being offered in youth football. I am told it's money. I'm told there's all sorts of stuff being offered. Travel, a lot of travel. It's big. Here's the reaction. Sean Salisbury, you know him, ESPN, longtime NFL quarterback. He wrote on the post that I put on Twitter, the parents should be humiliated. Helicopter parents seeking validation for this nonsense are pathetic, he says. I hear Sean. I know it sounds pathetic, but guys, this is a reality. And you can tell me in the comments section what you know about this world. It's going on because I'm hearing about it more and more and more. It's almost daily that I am hearing about these kind of deals. I'm hearing about teams that are stacking with super players around the country. We know it goes on in like high school basketball up to the JV, junior high level. But now we are coming down all the way to 8U, where teams want to stack themselves to where they can play in bigger showcases, get more opportunities. Juan's dad tells me, look, I'm doing this for my son. He may, in 5 years, he may want to keep going with football, but I want to start him out right now, with as big of organizations as I possibly can and see where I can take this. Here's what guys are getting, families are getting. This is in the baseball world. This guy, Bayou Breed, he told me that kids, no fees, free unis. That makes sense. In baseball, they're looking at parents are looking, can they get to where they only play on the infield? It's big. They need to be able to play on the infield so they're seen. And it's, better positions. They don't get stuck in right field. They want guarantees where their kids are going to play. Also in baseball, top 5 in batting lineup guaranteed. Again, they're going to see more at bats. They're going to see more runs batted in. It's prime spot for their kid, right? They don't want to bat ninth. And then this one got me. Preferred jersey number, I am told, is a big deal in youth sports. To be able for the kid to get the jersey number that he wants to wear. And teams will do this in NIL package deals. And again, tell me in the comments whether this is common. I am told it is. But tell me also other things that are being offered, because I had never heard of preferred jersey numbers being important. But now it makes sense. Like anything that these teams can give kids to get them on in the program is big. So that is where we're at. Here's another one. I know of coaches offer to pay bills, cash, game consoles. Again, we're hearing more and more and more about these NIL package deals that are now becoming part of youth sports. This is what parents are now asking for the services of their kids to play youth sports, guys. This isn't, again, I'm hearing more. It's constant. The amount of people that are telling me this. And then here's the story I wrote. Florida dad explains why his son is entering the 8U transfer portal. We've told you he wants to join a super team. He wants to see how far Tonka can take it. Tonka is, a little tank. Can he go to the next level? What is out there for Tonka by the time he gets to high school? Can he play at IMG? Can he get recruited into Michigan, Alabama, Ohio State? And then there's the NIL culture side of this. The father, Juan Rodriguez, says, look, that's just part of the deal. That's just part of this world. And why not get it if you're going to be offered? So Juan says, give me the money. I don't care. I want this. I want this for my son. Juan says it's not about him. Now you can believe that or not believe it. But that's what Juan says. Little Tonka, class of 2036, 4,300 Instagram followers for Tonka. He is now one of the most followed 8U football players in the country. His dad says, he'll do whatever it takes to make his son get him on one of these super teams. So there you go. I wanted you guys to see this because it is going to be. This isn't going away. You guys know I'm a huge rec ball fan. You guys know I want to make rec ball great again. But this is what we're up against. We're up against social media. We are up against parents looking for NIL deals. We are up against parents that will leave a team at the drop of a hat. They don't care. So as we move forward, this is the NIL deals is what's scary here. Because where do we go next? I am convinced that NIL deals and transfer portals will kill high school sports as we know it. I have said this over and over. I think Division I high school football will be gone in the United States, and it will be backfilled with rec ball as the high school football, if it exists at all anymore. Give it 5 years. It might not even be 5 years, but we're going to see the destruction of Division I high school football in the United States as these super teams continue to be built and continue to grow at the youth level. It's going to rise up to the high school level, and these clubs will eventually keep their players, and states will have no way of preventing it. They're going to be powerless, just like the NCAA is powerless and Dabo is powerless. All these people are powerless to the money that is being driven into youth sports, and there's no going back. Comment, like, tell me if I'm wrong, tell me if I'm right, make fun of my glasses. I don't care. I'll see you guys in the next one.